Hello, welcome back to Learn Oikonomia. Today we discuss the mean parity theory of equilibrium rate of exchange. This theory states that under gold standard, the exchange rate is something that tends to stay close to the ratio of gold values or mean parity or par. Here the rate of exchange between the gold standard countries is something that can be determined by the gold equivalents of the concerned currencies or the currencies of the concerned economies or nations. When the currencies of two nations are on a metallic standard, when I say metallic standard, what I mean is either in the form of gold standard or in the form of silver standard. Here, the rate of exchange between them is something that can be determined on the basis of parity of mean ratios between the currencies of two nations. As a result, mean parity theory explains the determination of exchange rate between countries, which can be on the same metallic standard, which can be either in the form of gold, it can be either in the form of silver, and this is known as the mean parity theory of foreign exchange rate. As per this theory, the exchange rate is something that can be determined on a weight-to-weight basis of the two economies or the currencies of the two economies. And here the allowance are being made for the parity of the metallic content of the two countries or two currencies. As a result, the value of each coin, whether it is in terms of gold or whether it is in terms of silver, this would depend upon the amount of metal, that is either gold or silver, that is contained in the gold, that is contained in the coin, and this will freely circulate between the two countries. Under such a system of gold standard, for example, the rate of foreign exchange is something that can be determined in terms of gold content of the two given currency units, and this is known as mean parity. For example, if a country contains 10 grams of gold and if country B contains 5 grams of gold, just consider that there are two countries A and B. A contains 10 grams of gold in its currency and B contains 5 grams of gold in its currency. In such a situation, the rate of exchange is considered to be 1A is equal to 2B. In practical situation also, we can see examples of mean parities. Before World War I or before the First World War, England as well as America were simultaneously running on a full-fledged gold standard. While gold sovereign or the pound, which was contained, it was something which is equivalent to 113.0016 grains of gold. The gold dollar contained 23.2200 grains of gold of standard purity. Since mean parity is considered to be the reciprocity of the gold content ratio between the two currencies, exchange rate between American dollar and British pound based on mean parity was 113.0016 divided by 23.2200, which is equal to 4.8665. This means that the exchange rate for pound is equal to for 1 pound is equal to 4.8665, which can be defined as the mean par exchange between the pound and the dollar. Today, it is seen that the method of determining currency value in terms of gold content or mean parity is obsolete, and this is for many reasons. First reason is that none of the modern currencies in the world is on gold or metallic standard. Secondly, we can see that free buying as well as selling of gold internationally is not permitted. This is not permitted by various economic agencies, this is not permitted by various national governments, and this is not permitted even by many international organizations. Then we can see that most of the countries today are on paper standard or fiat currency system. In a nutshell, we can see that the exchange rate to be an equilibrium rate must be maintained at par with the values of different currencies. That is important. Now, what are some things which determine the par values? There are various theoretical explanations to this. It is seen that because the par values and the equilibrium are something which is related, we have to discuss both of them simultaneously. The purchasing power parity theory offers a logical explanation of these kinds of phenomena. It is shown that there are various theoretical explanations advanced in this regard because the power values and the equilibrium or non or normal rates of exchange are determined differently under different monetary systems. So that's all about the mean parity theory. I request you to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos. And you can be a part of my Telegram channel and Telegram group to discuss your doubts. I'll be providing the links of these in the description box. Thank you.